Hi guys, I am doing a review on Jasmine Grandiflorum Absolute from India. Um, Jasmine is a very, very important perfume material. It's actually used in 80% of all women's scents and about 30% in all men's scents. These are also very important materials. You can blend jasmine with just about anything, and it just makes everything that's already in the perfume even better. It holds things together and it mends things and it blends, so it acts to sew materials. It's very similar to vanilla in that way. You can't really go too wrong if you add just a tiny little amount. Actually, it's native to Persia and Kashmir, so probably the mountains between Persia and Kashmir in northern Iran. And it was brought to Europe, I think, by Spain in the 17th century. Apparently, there's about maybe 45 different kinds of jasmine, but only 3 are used by perfumers. That's Jasmine Grandiflorum, which is this one right here. There's Jasmine Sambac, which smells a little bit different. And then there's a red jasmine called Frangipani, which has an entirely different scent, in my opinion. An interesting note, jasmine flowers are tiny, tiny little white flowers, and it takes about 6 million of them to make a kilogram of this red stuff here called Jasmine Absolute. And how this is made is, well, how it used to be made is these tiny little flowers were laid on glass that were smeared with a wax or pork fat, and then new flowers were placed and the old ones were replaced, taken off, new ones put on, and eventually the fat would soak up this the scent of the jasmine. So it was quite a long process. Another interesting thing is you can only pick jasmine flowers at night because that's when the smell comes out. Let's see. Jasmine is really unique because it's got a very animalic, very musky, deep musky scent. The musky part of the jasmine, or the indole, a certain molecule within the jasmine, it has this deep, musky mothballs sort of a scent. So it's almost a medicinal human flesh mothball smell. And that in particular is unique to jasmine. Jasmine is a very resinous, sort of thick, very almost like rotting bananas. It's like you took a milkshake of rotting bananas and spiced coconut juice and overripe berries and put it together and heated it up and added a little bit of every spice in the world, and then you would come up with this thick, resinous, sweet goo, and that's jasmine. Nothing is quite like it. Let's see. Well, that's it for Jasmine Absolute. I'll try to give you a better show of what it looks like. This Yeah, this is what Jasmine Absolute looks like. It's a golden honey-like material, fairly thick. It's not cheap, but it will last you forever.